Well, Christine, it couldn't be going better. I love spending time here at Park Springs, especially when I'm with Senior Residency Counselor Anrisa Davis. Hello.
Hey, welcome back.
I'm so happy to be here. I love being here. I love spending time with you. For people who don't know, tell them a little bit about Park Springs.
Park Springs is a life care community, and that means we feature active independent living for people 62 years old and over, with the added benefit of assisted living, memory care, short-term rehabilitation, and long-term nursing home care if and when those needs arise.
I love this facility so much for so many reasons, but how you value the individual, how you really think about each and every resident here is what stands you apart from anywhere else. Talk about why it's important to you to be called a life plan community and what that means.
I think to get the best out of the best years of your life, you need to have a fail-safe plan. And here we can offer you the comfort and security of everyday living, also knowing that you have got the what-ifs of the future already managed, that nothing is ever further away than a phone call, that we're here to help you every step of the way.
And this is such a special place, and when you're here, you definitely feel it. You feel the attention, you feel the love in these walls. And I know that you say a lot of social things are going on here, and I can attest to that, but you're also very involved in a healthy meal plan here. The dining services, I have to say, look incredible.
I have to give a lot of credit to Andy Isaacson, our owner and developer, who really researched and looked for that the evidence-based research that showed that the right exercise, the right diet, that all of these things that we can offer our members leads them to having stronger futures and more fulfilling days. And part of that is bringing in the Mediterranean diet that has been shown to improve brain health.
Sure.
And we want to make sure that we give them every opportunity to be the best they can be every day.
All right, Honors, you're the best. Thank you so much for giving us all your time. I know you're coming back a little bit later. And in the meantime, should we go talk to Justin Kraft, who's Director of Food and Beverage here?
Absolutely.
All right,
Absolutely.
let's go find Justin. Come on. I found him, Justin Kraft, Director of Food and Beverage. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk about why diet is so important, especially in the later years in life.
Well, you want to focus on the vitamins and nutrients. So with us here at the Harvest, we want to focus on the Mediterranean diet. So that's going to be whole grains, vegetables, lean proteins, replacing some of those fats for healthier options as well.
Okay, talk about what that has done to your diet, to the residents' diet, to partaking in that Mediterranean diet.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, it definitely keeps you in shape. It promotes cognitive ability. So it's one of those functions definitely later on that we want to make sure we're promoting through our wellness program.
I know a lot of people too might have dietary restrictions when they come in. How do you handle that here?
Well, when you move in, I mean, we get a list of your dietary recommendations and we cater specifically to those on an individual basis at all levels.
So if you come in and you have all these dietary restrictions, what's it like trying to talk somebody into, maybe not necessarily if they have a restriction, but they've never tried the Mediterranean diet? How does that work?
Absolutely, that happens a lot as people are coming in, they're changing their diets, they're eating new items, and that's one of those things where it's a service point as well for us, where we train the staff to be very hands-on and find those dishes you like, whether it's those Mediterranean scallops or sea roasted chicken with sun-dried tomatoes. It's those items we work one-on-one with the members.
Okay, keep talking to me, Justin, because I like what you're saying. I was just going to ask you what sort of dishes make up the Mediterranean diet that you like preparing.
We have a quinoa salad. That's one of my favorites. I mean, there's dried fruit, fresh herbs. The scallops are one of the things I sneak over here for lunch all the time with.
That's nice. Now, if you live here, do you have to eat the Mediterranean diet, or can you venture out?
You can venture out.
Okay.
Like I said, we want to make sure we're accommodating any requests that you have, but there's also 6 restaurants here on property, so the members are free to go wherever they like if they want to just to change it up a little bit and go wherever they want.
Okay, 6 restaurants on property. Are there certain meal times, or is that also kind of come and go as you please, or how does that work?
We have a bistro, and that's kind of come and go as you please once that opens up. Most of the other outlets or restaurants, they run a breakfast, lunch, and dinner service.
Okay, Justin, I mentioned Mrs. Candler earlier in the segment, and she happens to be eating here right now. Hello, Mrs. Candler.
Afternoon.
So we're going to sit down and enjoy a little bite to eat with you, if you don't mind. Justin, will you tell us what is in front of us? It looks amazing.
Absolutely. So Mrs. Candler has those scallops that I talked about. So that's got the tomato sauce that we do all homemade. That's, like I said, one of my favorite dishes I sneak over here to have lunch with. You have the roasted chicken. So it's got artichokes, fresh herbs, garlic in there, and then the whole grain quinoa salad as well. So.
Ooh, nice.
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
Mrs. Candler endorses the scallops, as does Director of Food and Beverage here, Justin Kraft. What's on the menu for tonight, sir?
So we've got another blackened salmon that we're doing with fresh pasta, and then some other, like a tabbouleh salad as well to accompany that. So definitely, again, going back to those whole grains, lean fat options, olive oils that we're using in place of butter for the diet.
All right, excellent. Justin, Mrs. Candler, thank you so much for dining with me.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. Christine, why would you ever want to go anywhere else? They really take care of you head to toe, mind, body, and soul here at Park Springs. And we will be back in just a little bit with some more. We're doing art next, you guys.
Yes.
So exciting. All right,
good.
back to you.